Here we go. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the channel. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe button, tell a friend, tell a friend. Here we have another crazy story, Up and coming rapper, little Scoom, you know, everyone know he was taken out. He was only 18 years old. Think about that. 18 years old, but when you listen to his music, you would think he's maybe 39. That experience, the stuff that he was talking about, the stuff he was rapping about, you know, if someone never told me his age, if I never saw his face, I would have thought this was a grown man. Little Scoom wasn't even old enough to purchase alcohol. Think about that. Little Scoom wasn't old enough to go to certain clubs. Think about that. Little Scoom wasn't even old enough to get a hotel room. Think about that. Unbelievable. I mean, maybe could have gotten a hotel room. I don't know. Certain states are different. So Little Scoom, for some reason, he had a fascination, like a lot of his friends were playing with guns. Fascination. If you go back on Little Scoom's music videos, you would say, wow, this reminds me a lot of the FBG Duck videos. Nothing but guns everywhere. They said Chicago has one of the strictest gun laws in the whole country. Think about that. One of the strictest gun laws. So I'm trying to figure out, where is these individuals getting these guns from? They said Little Scoom, at the time of his demise, his murder, he had guns on him. I believe they said he had 2 on him. Think about that. So Little Scoom wasn't just rapping. Little Scoom was really about that life. Unfortunate, he only started rapping a year before he passed away. Think about that. Dropped out of school to become a rapper. Now he's in the morgue. I mean, you know, he was in the morgue. Now, he's in the ground right now. 18 years old. Have to admit, his rap, they weren't that bad. They were actually pretty good. If you like that shoot 'em up bang bang stuff, if you like all that corrupted rap, he was probably one of the best of he was good at it. Think about that. The suspect who got Little Scoom, who did that to Little Scoom, he's still on the run right now. Think about that. And I'm quite certain the suspect is probably making a music video about it. Think about it. These young men live their lives like they're playing video games. Unfortunately, a lot of them didn't know their fathers. A lot of them did not grow up with their fathers. And a lot of individuals say that might have played a big role why they ended up, living the lives they were living. Think about that. Group of adolescents, fatherless for the most part. I'm just talking, that's it. I could be wrong. But I heard him in an interview saying, you know what? I don't really know my father like that. Those are terrible words to come out of anybody's mouth. I don't really know my father like that. So the individual who did this to Little Scoom, he's on the run right now. I'm quite certain he's a young man too. His friends know who did it. I wonder when and how long before this young man, get apprehended, or if he, get into a shootout like Little Scoom. I'm assuming it's gonna be soon. I could be wrong, but I'm usually not. Unbelievable. 18 years old, dropped out of school to become a rapper. He wasn't even rapping for 2 years. He was only rapping for 1 year. 1 year, got a little buzz. Everything got to his head. And now, you know what? He's gone. Short little person, too. I believe he's only 4'11". I could be wrong. Could have been 5 feet. Could have been 5 feet. I mean, so, someone at that size right there, I wouldn't say it, but you know what? Someone that small talking all the stuff that Little Scoom used to talk, unfortunately, you have to keep that thing with you. He's so small, you could just pick him up and take him away. Think about that. Same thing happened with his friend, Bloodhound. Imagine naming your name a Bloodhound. You know what a Bloodhound is? Track people down and get them. Bloodhound, little Jeff, they said he went on a mission. Think about that, a mission. He didn't go on a job interview. He went on a mission. On his mission, you know, he went on a mission. He never survived the mission. Think about that. So basically, he went on a suicide mission and never made it back. Think about that. I mean, was he just looking for more content to rap about? I used to think these guys was making these raps up, but I'm starting to believe it now. It might be the truth. So basically, instead of having a conversation, these individuals just come and get a beat, and just start talking about the crimes they committed. Think about that. Unbelievable. Now I'm gonna have to go back now and go listen to all his songs, because I believe he was really living like that. Think about that. So the person who did this little Scoom, I'm assuming was someone who we knew. Unfortunately, a lot of these individuals know each other who are doing these things to each other. They really know. They know each other's family. Most of them went to school with each other. Used to be friends in school. And for some strange reason, something happened. And then they decided to turn into bloodhounds. Talking about killing people like it's legal. Think about that. These individuals are talking about doing harm to individuals like it's legal. Making videos about it. Unbelievable. So the young man who did this little Scoom, I'm assuming he's nervous right now. I would be too. Because maybe not. Maybe he wants to be famous. And I do know that if you want to be famous, you got to tell everybody about the crime you committed. So maybe in about a month or two, you're going to hear about, who did this little Scoom. They said he was set up by a girl, but who pulled the trigger? Fatherless childs, fatherless youths. No guidance. No nothing. Till next time, F Service TV. I see them do it. Unbelievable. I was talking to a friend of mine. I said, you know what? Chicago's a mess. He said, you know what? No. Chicago's always been like that. And then he started going all the way back to Al Capone days. In the 30s, 20s. Wow. But they're no longer using Tommy guns anymore. They're using those switches now. Unbelievable. Until next time, F Service TV.